Mary, meet my dear soul. Welcome to today's tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this reading finds you in a time you feel safe and like you feel like your true self. So, in today's tarot reading, we are going to be looking at the dynamic in your twin flame relationship, and we are going to be seeing how compatible you and your twin flame are. So first, I am seeing that when it comes to relationships, you are somebody that wants to plan for the future. I feel like you date to marry. You want to be with someone that you know can provide a strong, a stable, and a healthy future for you. And I don't mean this in a way that makes you, seem like a dependent person, but you want somebody who has the same goals as you do. I see that you want somebody who you can rely on, somebody that you can count on and wants the same things as you. That way you both can work together moving forward as you build your future together. And I am seeing that your twin flame, I feel like you and your twin flame have very similar values and your goals are aligned with one another. And I do see that your twin flame wants something that is fulfilling. I feel like your twin flame wants relationships that that have value and importance to them. They are not the type who just wants to date around or have a fling either. I feel like they truly want to feel grounded and safe in their relationships. And I'm seeing that something that you both have in common is your goals. So like I was saying, you and your twin flame have similar values and you both have similar goals. Your goals are aligned with one another. And I do feel like you both have that in common. And so you both are inspired and motivated to work on that together, to cultivate this safe space for one another to grow and help this relationship grow. And I am seeing here that something that makes the both of you different is the way that you carry yourself and the way that the kind of partner that you are. So I do feel like there is one partner who is more action oriented and there is another partner who is more receptive. So I am getting a very balanced divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So I do see that when it comes to relationships, you like to move around a lot. You want to move and travel with your twin flame. I do feel like you both want to try exciting new experiences together. And I feel like you both like to explore nature. I feel like you both like seeing what nature has to offer. Okay, I feel like you both feel the most grounded and the most centered when you both are in nature. So I am seeing that that's another thing you have in common. I'm also picking up on some fire energy. As you can see with all of these wands card, there is some heavy fire energy here. So I do see that creativity and passion is something that really pulls you in closer together. And I'm also seeing that you both are going to be exploring the depths of your emotions. I feel like that is another thing. Maybe one of you, maybe you or your twin flame is still working on, being more comfortable with their vulnerability or your vulnerability. I am seeing that you both are helping each other expand in that area, which is allowing you both to feel more comfortable being vulnerable with one another because you both are creating this safe space. So I do see that, you are the type of person who likes to think ahead. You like to plan for the future. And maybe your twin flame does not have the same long-term planning skills as you. Your twin flame sees things more as they are. I feel like your twin flame does not really like things that don't have value or meaning to them. But I don't see them as the type to really plan that far ahead, whereas you are more of a planner. So I do see like the energy here. Maybe you are more action oriented and your twin flame is more go with the flow. Your twin flame is more like receptive. I am seeing that, the dynamic between you two is very balanced, because one person helps the other in a way that the other person can't really, like maybe that other person's weakness or something like that. I hope I'm making sense. We're going to be pulling some clarifier cards as well, just to give us more insight and more depth into this dynamic of you and your twin flame. Okay, so something that I am seeing here is that there is definitely confirmation that you are the type of person who likes to plan ahead. You want to have a solid plan for what is going to happen in the future. You want to make sure that you are taken care of, and you want to be assured that your future is secure, that you are not falling into a trap or something that would not benefit you in the future. I do see you as a more action-oriented person, and I do feel like you are the type of person who wants to plant your feet on the ground. You want to make sure that you are grounded. You want to make sure that you feel validated and heard through and through. I do feel like you are somebody that has a lot of love to give. You are definitely a giver type, and I do feel like that goes hand in hand with the want or the drive of taking more action. As I was saying, I feel like your energy is more action oriented, whereas your twin flame's energy is more about receiving. It's more of a receptive kind of energy. And so I do see that for you, you are the type of person who has a lot of love to give, and you want to make sure that your love is a good investment. You want to make sure that you are investing your love into something that is going to bring you stability, peace, and harmony in the future. I see that you take your relationships very seriously, especially this twin flame relationship. I do see that, you want to show your twin flame that you can also provide a stable future for them, and that you can also provide the emotional support that you would want to give as a partner. So I am seeing that this is a very beautiful energy coming from you. And looking at your twin flames energy, the more receptive energy, I do feel like, they want somebody who is a little bit opposite to them. And I feel like you fit that role perfectly. I do see that your twin flame wants somebody who is more action oriented, who is more of a planner, because they know that that is their weak spot. They know that they can provide spontaneity, they can provide adventure and excitement into this relationship, but they also want somebody that holds them down. They want somebody who helps them think more practically and more logically, okay? I do feel like you fit this role perfectly. So your twin flame and you really fit each other like you both are a match made in heaven, okay? I'm seeing that you both fit each other very well, and that you both really inspire each other. I'm really seeing an equal give and an equal take here. There's equal push and pull. I feel like, there is a lot of giving and there's a lot of receiving, but coming from both ends. It's not like you are the only one that's giving and then your twin flame is the one who's receiving. It's not like that at all. You give and you receive. You receive just as much as you give, and you give just as much as you receive. And same goes for your twin flame. And so I'm seeing a very healthy dynamic between you both. I feel like you both really fit each other perfectly. You are both just so perfect for each other. And I'm seeing as well that when it comes to relationships, okay, when it comes to love, you and your twin flame really balance each other out. Here with the Strength card, I am seeing that there is a very beautiful dynamic, a very beautiful balance between masculine and feminine energies. That is what I was saying earlier when I mentioned the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy being in balance. I am seeing that the dynamic here in your twin flame relationship is in fact balanced. I do feel like you and your twin flame are truly, truly a perfect match. I cannot emphasize that enough. And I might even sound a little bit redundant saying it over and over again, but all the cards, all of the messages that I am seeing from the tarot cards, all the messages that I am channeling from the universe is all pointing to how you and your twin flames relationship dynamic is just so perfect, because there is a healthy balance between masculine and feminine energies, and there is just an overall sense of safety, trust, and equality in this relationship. Nobody feels like they have the upper hand. Nobody feels like they have the short end of the stick. You both feel like you are in this together. You both feel like equal partners on the same team, working toward the same goal. And again, you both have goals that are aligned with each other. I feel like you both want relationships that are fulfilling and that are meaningful, where you might plan more long term and your twin flame is more like go with the flow, but it doesn't mean that your twin flame does not see a future with you, okay? I just want to clear that up. I want to clarify that your twin flame does in fact see a strong future with you, and that is why they are very invested in this relationship. They see what you bring to the table. They see your worth. You are so worthy of this love, and I don't want you to doubt that for a single second. I see that you both are very compassionate people. You both are also very passionate about your interests, your hobbies, your goals, and the things that you stand for, your values, your morals. I see that you and your twin flame are also very compassionate toward yourselves and toward one another. And I feel like that is only welcoming this very beautiful dynamic in this relationship. You both have such a strong understanding for each other and for yourselves that it's easy to communicate. It's easy to navigate through any challenge, obstacle, or difficulty that you may face. You and your twin flame have such a strong foundation and such a healthy dynamic that your twin flame relationship is only going to keep getting better, and you and your twin flame are only going to keep feeling better and feeling more confident and feeling more happy about your current situation, about where you are at in life, about your relationship. I'm just seeing a lot of love here. So let's pull out 3 more cards and see what final messages the universe has to say about this twin flame dynamic. Okay. So this is very interesting to me. First of all, I do see that there is definitely some structure that you and your twin flame follow. This is either structure or tradition. I do feel like you and your twin flame definitely have, the same plan in mind when it comes to the future of your relationship. Again, you and your twin flame have your goals aligned with one another. And so it's very easy for you both to achieve these goals easily because you both have the same desires. And though there may be different methods of achieving these goals, I am seeing that you and your twin flame are going to manage to make it work. And it's funny that I was talking about, being action oriented. I'm seeing that again with the fire. So much fire energy, by the way. I do feel like you and your twin flame are going to be taking action toward reaching your goals together. I feel like you both are going to be giving an equal amount of energy into this. If you are giving your 100%, I am seeing that your twin flame is also going to be giving their 100%. And you're not even going to have to ask them to do that, or vice versa. You both are just going to instinctively know that it's 100% or nothing. It's all or nothing. Go hard or go home is what I am hearing right now. And I find it interesting that you have the Tower card right over here. The message that I am picking up from this card is that your foundation is so strong that even if there were to be like an earthquake or something like that, by the way, please take this like in a very symbolic way. Even if there was an earthquake, your foundation with your twin flame will not suffer. Your foundation will not falter. It will not crumble, because you and your twin flame have such a strong hold to the ground. You both are very rooted. This relationship is very grounded and very rooted together. And you and your twin flame have what it takes to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve as a duo, as a unit, as a team. I'm seeing that the dynamic between you both is just so beautiful and so harmonious that it's very easy for you both to achieve your goals and manifest your desires. Okay, I do see that again, you both fit each other like a glove. You both are like, the puzzle pieces that just fit together. You both are, it's just such a beautiful feeling that I am getting right now. You and your twin flame just have this very beautiful kind of relationship that is not just romance, it's also a deep friendship that you have together, and you both have just such a oh wow, I'm losing my words. You both just have such a strong and solid trust for one another. You both have such a strong relationship with one another that you both trust each other fully. You both know that you are in this together and that you are both working for the future. You both are making this relationship work because you both see each other being with each other for the long run. So I am seeing here that you and your twin flame, this relationship is very beautiful. It's very balanced, and the universe wants to congratulate you for that. The universe wants to congratulate you for building such a strong foundation and a very strong structure for yourselves. Now, even if you and your twin flame may have your differences, it's important to remember that we are not the same people, so we do not feel things or think things or see things in the same way or at the same capacity. But I do see that your differences balance each other out. It keeps the relationship strong. It keeps the relationship exciting. And I do see that there is a very healthy balance of differences and similarities here. So this is what I am seeing for you, Divine Soul. Thank you so much for joining me in today's tarot reading. If you'd like to join me in the extended tarot reading, where we are going to be looking at your emotional, physical, and mental compatibilities with your twin flame, I will leave the link below. Blessed be.